latest of technology at your service.
Finally, I said, hey pal, what planet are you from? But seriously, folks, tonight we have a special guest. Yes, it's Harvey, the techno droid B3 Striker, joining us straight from the All-Star match. Whoa, wait a minute. Harvey, you look terrible. Harvey, what happened?
They recycled me.
They recycled you? No. Well, you know, Technoid is making life better. Get out of town, you fake footballer. Recycling was too good for you.
Where is that Arty? Pirates are so unreliable!
Hurry up, Zoran.
I'm just looking around.
Pick up, Bennett. A pirate's life is a lonely life. Without a home, without a wife. No place to rest my weary head.
Many thanks, Mom.
Bennett, answer.
Arty, old boy, what's up? You know this is the emergency number?
Yeah, sorry, Bennett, but I need your help. I'm onto something big. I'm at the corner of 8th and 15th, level 7. Hurry.
I'll be there in a flash, Arty. Oh. Hey, kids, how about a trade? You should learn guitar. And I need this. Emergency! Make way!
Cool as your jets, mother.
He's going to jump! Finally, some action. This truce with Technoid is killing me. Nice ride, dude.
What? The galaxy is taking him so... Bennett, but how...
I took a shortcut.
Whoa! Here's the deal. We're following 2 guys. They're former Wombas players.
What does Sonny have against the Wombas?
Nothing. But I overheard them talking about Rocket. I've got a feeling they'll lead us straight to him.
Rocket? That is a big deal. Let's get to it. Gentlemen, remember, in Netherball there are no rules. Play as hard as you like. The best player wins and keeps control of the sphere. Please shake hands and let the match begin!
Wait a minute, I'm confused. Come back. It's down this way.
Are you sure about this, Arty? They seem lost. Hey, Arty, what's that?
Wolfen, did you hear something?
No, I didn't hear a thing.
Okay, let's go. I don't want to be late.
Nice going, Arty. If they were Technoid robots, we'd be toast.
Sorry. Let's give them a little room.
Rocket, the champion of the sphere! it was a mistake to challenge me to play Rocket.
I like mistakes. I've made plenty.
Sinedd, you can't. You have to lose.
Don't go easy on me, Rocket.
Don't worry. I won't.
8 minutes remaining.
You were right, Arty. This is the place. This will be your last match, Rocket.
You'll be lucky to leave on your own 2 feet. That's called skill.
Rocket's the king of the sphere, that's for sure.
Sonny, we found Rocket. Nice work. I'm sure Bleylock won't be too far behind.
Sinedd remembers your words. He is not to win.
I'm sure Sinedd will honor our deal, General. The match isn't finished.
I hope you're right, for your sake, Harris. I hate to be betrayed. On the other hand, why not let them play? Look at that. Isn't it wonderful? Look at the flux they're giving us, Harris.
Bye-bye, Sinedd. Nice of you to drop by. Forgot to remind you. No rules, Sinedd. Get well soon.
We collected a tremendous amount of flux today. We nearly have enough for our first test. It also appears your little lamb is injured, Harris. That won't go over well when he plays his next GF match.
Great moves in there, Rocket. Too bad it wasn't on a GF field.
In case you haven't heard, I've been tossed out of the league.
I heard you were temporarily suspended. This Netherball, it's not for you. You're a real champion, Rocket. You don't need this.
I know what I need. I enjoy Netherball. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Come upstairs and play. There you don't have to kick people around to score.
See you around, Warren.
Yeah, Rocket! We're the best, man!
Hey, pals, how about making a little room for me? Yeah.
Take a minute to breathe, Micro Ice. No one will take it from you.
I need extra strength for the matches coming up.
Extra strength? Okay, not extra weight. If you eat like that, nothing will lift you off Genesis Field. Not even the breath.
Haha.
Today's the day. It must be official by now.
Yeah. Aarch has to turn in the lineup for the match against the Wombas.
And then, we'll finally know.
Yes, but we still haven't heard from the league. Why have they taken so long? We're the cup winners.
I'm sorry, Tia. I know you're upset, but we have to accept the idea of playing without Rocket. We were kind of expecting it, and it's only been a week. I'm sure the league wants to make the best decision.
The best decision? It's clear. Let Rocket play. He hasn't endangered the galaxy.
Don't worry, you two. It's just your first match in a GFC tournament. Piece of cake. What's the matter, Mark? You haven't eaten a thing.
I don't know. I'm just distracted.
see you guys later.
Wow, he's leaving with all this great food lying around.
It's probably the pressure. I didn't sleep a wink the night before our first match.
Me either, and I looked horrible.
I remember sleeping just fine. Back then, you had no trouble sleeping.
You don't have to worry about Mark. He's strong. He can handle this fine. Let's hurry up. Aarch is expecting us soon.
It's gonna be fine, Yuki.
Oh, but I was worried about you, Micro Ice. You're eating so much. I'll let you finish. See you there.
So I like to eat. Is that a crime?
As you know, we still don't have any news from Rocket. In addition, the League hasn't told me if they've reached a decision yet. I know it'll be hard, but now it's certain that we will have to play the first match of the tournament against the Wombas without Rocket. Here's the team lineup. Jock and Micro Ice, strikers. Tia and Mark at midfield. May and Zoran, defenders. And Yuki in goal.
What about Ahito? He's back, feeling better, Coach.
That's true, but Ahito hasn't completely recovered. We can't run the risk of having him play an entire match, and neither can you. We don't know what may happen.
But without him, we don't have a real goalkeeper.
Jock, what are you talking about? What's wrong with you?
Yuki is a snow kid, Jock.
Tia's right, Jock. Yuki is a snow kid. She's worked hard for it and performed well. Yuki will take Ahito's place. She's completely capable. Ahito will be the replacement for at least the first match. Am I making myself clear?
Yes, Coach. I'm sorry, Yuki. I lost it. There's so much pressure to win. We have to beat the Wombas.
I know, Jock. We will.
Okay, Clamp and Simbai will give you all the program for the coming days.
Well, gang, I hope you're in good shape. I've made up an intensive training program especially aimed at the weak points of our friends, the Wombas. It's better this way, little brother. I know. It's true I'm not strong enough. I should save myself for the upcoming matches.
The Wombas look easy, but they're smart. You'll see. We can beat them, but we'll have to stay alert and play as a tight team. They really roughed me up once.
You don't look thrilled to play in the tournament, Mark.
I was just thinking of Rocket. I'm in a funny position, taking his place. I guess I'm just beginning to feel strange about it.
You heard Aarch. You're starting. Don't question it. Concentrate on the match.
I'll try. Thanks for the encouragement.
Sonny? What? Are you sure? I'll be right there.
Everyone, and welcome to this special edition of Arcadia Sports, Road to the Galactic Football Cup. Nork, I think you have some news for us?
That's right, Callie. The news you've all been waiting for. The Snow Kids line up for the opening match tomorrow at Genesis Stadium. The Snow Kids versus the Wombas.
And I see we have several notable surprises, Nork. Aarch has started 2 new players. Mark in midfield in place of the legendary Captain Rocket, and Yuki in goal for Ahito.
Indeed, 2 inexperienced players at the same time. It's absolutely unheard of. We did see both Mark and Yuki play in the friendly against the Shadows, but no one expected them to start in the tournament matches.
Whatever the case may be, I have only one thing to say for tomorrow's explosive match. Go, Snow, go!
One day I told my mother, but a good one. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. Anyway, I told her that I wanted to be a doctor, and she said, finally, we get to open a humor. Oh, no, you shouldn't really laugh.
It was definitely Rocket. There's no doubt about it.
It was incredible. I've never seen him play like that. Or anyone else. It was like he was possessed. He destroyed Sinedd.
And this machine, the sphere, where did it come from? They say it was like that when they found it.
You didn't see who organized it?
It's a GF player-only crowd, Sonny. It makes it a bit difficult for old Arty and myself to mix in.
I'll put everyone on it, Sonny. We'll see who's behind it.
It smells like technoid to me. We have to get a closer look at this sphere. Like I said, Rocket might lead us to Bleylock.
You really believe he's alive, Sonny?
I can't take the chance that he's not. Bleylock alive is not a man to dismiss lightly, as you know, Clem. He nearly killed us both, and he wanted to cause a lot more harm.
Then we must tell Dame Simbai.
That's fine, but it stops there. I don't want anyone else to know, not even Aarch. Until the League makes their decision, we can let Rocket play. It'll buy us time to find out who's behind this. If General Bleylock is alive, this can only mean one thing. Terror to the galaxy as we know it.